My name's Charlie Priester. I'm a senior history major here at Valpo.
History!
Yeah, and I'm the current chapter president only for a few more weeks now. So yeah, and this is the crude room. I don't know, coziest room in the house. Got a nice map on the wall. West Virginia flag, Captain Morgan on the door. What else could you want?
So there was a question earlier about why is there a heart on the side of the building?
Yeah, and I really appreciated Dawson throwing me under the bus to answer that question.
Hey, no problem. That's what I'm here for.
So, I don't know if there's an actual purpose for the heart or if guys just wanted to make it. But a cool thing about the heart is it was made by brothers in the late 80s, I believe, and put up there. And one of the guys who made it is actually Lilia Pogue's dad. So Lilia Pogue is Valpo Pi-Phi here, right? Yeah, Pi-Phi. And she's also the overall director of Dance Marathon. So you might have seen her. And so that's her dad's lasting impact on SIGEP here.
Awesome.
Perfect. And Charlie, you got a very, very important question for you. So out of everybody in the house, who do you think spends the most time in front of the mirror every morning?
Oh, Evan Stock. No question. Every time I walk by every time I walk by Evan's room, no matter what time it is, he's always looking in the mirror, brushing his hair, or just in awe of himself. So
okay.
Great.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Noah said he loved the shorts.
Okay, we got
Noah.
Yeah. Shout out.
I just left the meeting.
So are we gonna see Evan last, or are we gonna see Evan?
Oh no, we'll see Evan.
Okay.
So Michael had that question about the heart on the side of the building. You can also see it's our bathroom.
Bathroom.
You can also see on the side of the walls, there's actually a heartbeat on the side of the walls showing that our fraternity, the heartbeat of the fraternity lives with us, right? So it's not just something we just talk about, but it's actually a part of us, which is pretty cool. So now we are headed over to the zoo, one of my favorite rooms, and Dylan is going to take us away. Go for it, Dylan.
My name's Dylan Grace. I'm a sophomore computer engineering and physics double major. And some stuff I'm into, I really like working on computers and games. But yeah, this is the zoo. So we've got a nice, spacious room and really just good times in here. My roommate's out right now, so you won't get to meet him. But if we walk in here, we can see, once again, just a chill place to work.
Yeah,
work here.
Got the desk, got the beds, nice setup for sure. All right, Dawson has got a question for you, Dylan.
This is extremely important. So out of everybody who lives in the house, who do you think spends the most time in front of the mirror every morning? Now we have a clear runaway, so I'm curious if you are going to agree or disagree.
In front of the mirror. I mean, I feel like Spencer's a hard pick to say.
Whoa, hot Spencer.
First vote for Spencer.
Wow. Okay.
For sure. And then Dylan, there's one question from the chat as well, which is why are you not in Gellerson right now?
I wonder. Don't know who was asking, but yeah. So quarantine is happening right now.
We are in quarantine.
So I've had to live with remoting Gellerson back to my room, but believe me, the spirit of Gellerson is here. Okay.
Awesome. Spirit of Gellerson still here. He will be back on Monday, devoting his time.
Yeah. Also, some fun facts. Your right hand has never touched your right elbow. I'd like to see people in the chat say they have. I'd be surprised. And also, the order of the alphabet is completely arbitrary. Mind blown, James. Mind blown. So also a fun thing that we learned about Dylan during quarantine is he is Pepsi boy. So when Founders brings food over to us every day, they include lots of Pepsis, and nobody in the house likes Pepsi except Dylan. So he has turned into a Pepsi boy, which is pretty fun. So yeah, thank you, Dylan.
Thank you, guys.
Fun fact, I do like Pepsi, but I feel bad, so we give them to Dylan. He wants them all.
So next we're headed to the asylum.
So Dawson, what's special about the asylum?
Well, everything's special because that's where I live. So it's a great time. The special part about the asylum is just how beautiful and how elegant of a room it is. So We got our roommate, my roommate Evan, who spends the most time in front of the mirror. He's currently in class, or so they say.
Here's the mirror.
So yeah, that's the mirror where he spends his time. So this is kind of our front room. We have a little kitchen area. I was really passionate about having a whiteboard corner in my room. So that is the whiteboard corner. And up there is my outline for the TED Talk application I just turned in for February. So if you're interested in giving a TED Talk at TEDx Valparaiso University, you should talk to Charlie or David Paul or Spencer.
Dawson, we got a question in the chat. Why is there a heart on your ceiling as well?
Oh, yeah. So it's similar. It's because we have a lot of hearts around here. So
yes, we do.
all right. So now we're going to head on into the back room. So this is where Evan and I live. So I got my bed right here. We have Evan's bed right back here. During quarantine, he actually decided to move his desk to the front room since we both have a lot of online classes together. This right here is Charlie's favorite chair.
Best chair in the house.
But you can catch him in it a lot of the time. And this is just my desk hanging out. Yeah, so this is
Awesome.
a little bit of the asylum. We have a little pantry here. This is where a third bed would go if we had a third roommate. So yeah, it's a little bit of the asylum. And I would say probably for me, the person that I think spends the most time in front of the mirror is going to be the one and only Aaron Spoleto. So we're going to go, I mean, am I wrong though?
Probably not.
Probably not. So
Next,
next we're headed over to the comp where David Paul and Josh live. So we're going to check it out. Gentlemen. Heyo. Hey. So if you guys want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the comp and who you guys are. And
Hey guys, I'm David Paul, or DP. I live here in the comp with Josh. Pretty great room. We've got kitchen, bathroom, really nice lofted beds, and these awesome desks. You know, I made my desk, he made his desk. I don't know, I think mine's better, but it's fine.
How's it going, guys? I'm Josh. So DP told you a little bit about the room. So look around and let us know what you think.
And what are you guys studying?
So I'm studying civil engineering, and then DP is mechanical engineering. So a lot of engineering up in this room.
Yeah, debatably a little too much, according to me. But a little too much. So awesome. Yeah, and these guys have
they got a full kitchen over here, got the fridge, cabinets, then they got this big old walk-in closet. They got a nice room over here.
stuff. And then we got an extremely important question for you guys. So out of anybody in the house, who do you think spends the most time in front of the mirror every morning? Who do you think? We got a clear favorite. I'm just curious what you guys think.
Really?
In the whole house, who do you think?
Evan Stock.
Evan Stock. Okay.
So that is our
That
favorite
is our
so far.
favorite.
We've got a lot of votes for Evan. So thank you guys. We're gonna go pop into your other room if you don't mind. So we are actually gonna go right across the hall here, and they have a second addition to their room.
So this right here is the Xanadu, or as we call it, the Zanny. And the Xanadu is kind of just a hangout room where we watch movies, hang out, play games. It's chill. There's just a lot of refrigerators and loudspeakers in here. So that's a good time and a good couch to take a nap into. So that's the Xanadu. All right. Do we have any questions or anything that anybody wants to see about the house as we head to the third floor?
Oh my, more stairs.
Hey, you know what they say, Joe? You can't spell legendary without leg day. Just remember that.
Okay,
Okay.
leg day.
Leg day. All right, so this is the third floor of the house. And we are going to start over here with the front room. And maybe, Joe, you can tell us a little about the front room.
All right, got some Halloween decorations. And here's
Hey, guys.
Daniel.
Welcome to the front room.
All right, yeah, tell us about it. You can give it to her.
Okay. So one of my favorite things about the house is that the house, you can do whatever you want to it. So when I was here this summer, I took the time to completely redo the front room. Here in the front part, we have both our desk spaces, Joe's and I's. We also have our kitchen with a full fridge and basically everything you need to cook most meals throughout the day.
What is one cool thing that we actually have over there?
our best thing that we have is we have a hot dog toaster.
We have a hot dog toaster.
If it's 2 hot dogs, 2 buns, makes excellent hot dogs. Great for a fast meal. One of my favorite things of the room. That's crazy, actually.
This is our hand sanitizer station. This was my idea. Pretty revolutionary. So grab some. Stay safe. All right.
Coming into the back room, originally this was kind of crowded. Only one person had lived in it for a while. So I kind of wanted to redo it. So we dropped this bed down. It was originally lofted. But it just gives us some more light in the room, some more room to sit and entertain friends. Recently we got this, which is our beautiful couch with amps for I play guitar. So it's a good place to play guitar, to talk. Yeah, it's just a great kind of hangout space.
Let's see. And I would like to take the moment to show you all my periodic table bedspread. I am a chemistry major. So yeah, thanks for coming. Daniel, we got one question for you before we leave.
Yep.
So the question is, out of everyone living in the house, which brother spends the most time in front of the mirror every day?
In front of the mirror, I would probably say Reed Hubbard. Whoa.
Okay, first vote for Reed.
Reed Hubbard.
Got to vote for Reed.
Reed Hubbard.
Excellent. All right, and we are gonna
Sweet.
keep moving.
All right, so that's the front room, guys.
Corona.
This room, Daniel and Joe have put a lot of work into it, and it looks great. So it's a pretty cool room to live in. So also very big fan of your spooky decorations.
Yes, thank you.
So, all right, we are going to continue. Head down to the Regina, one of my favorite rooms, a very classic location. So, and we got Jeremy right here. So, Jeremy, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and about Regina?
Yeah, so I'm Jeremy. I'm a math major, so spend a lot of time on my computer doing coding. One of my favorite things is gaming, obviously, as you can see. I'm a big COD fan with all those bottles I made. I'm playing some Rocket League. So yeah, this is our main hangout area. I mean, we got our couches, a single seat. It's pretty good for, whenever we want to chill, watch a show or a movie in here. We got our fridge spaces for all our food. I got some space for food as well. And then in here, this is where we like to sleep. And as you can see, there's 4 people. 2 of them are not here right now because they're quarantining. I sleep here, and then Jared that lives here, he sleeps over there. And you got Reed and Dylan.
Sweet. What's up, Jared? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about the room?
So, like Jeremy said, I live in the Regina along with our other roommates, Dylan and Reed. They obviously went home to quarantine, so they're not here. Sorry about a little bit about myself, I guess.
Yeah.
So I am a 3rd year PA student, and this is actually my last year of undergrad. So this is the only time I'll be able to live in the house. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get into the house a little sooner than I would have liked to, because living in the house for the first time in my senior year, it's definitely given me a lot of opportunities to be a lot closer with my brothers. So I'm just kind of a little upset that I didn't get to it as quickly as I wanted to. So,
fair enough.
but I'm happy to be living in the house.
Awesome. And Jeremy said he plays video games a lot. Do you have any hobbies or things you do in the house?
Yeah, I have my own little setup here. I play a little bit of Xbox. I have my guitar over here that I just recently started to pick up and start playing, so I'm happy that I actually did that. And yeah, I tend to do a lot of things with other brothers, whoever's around the house. We always try to knock on each other's doors, see what's going on, and everybody's really inviting, and we like to keep brotherhood probably one of the very top priorities in the house.
Sweet.
Right. All right. So Dawson has a question for you.
Yeah, extremely important question. So who do you think in the house spends the most time in front of the mirror every morning? And we have a clear favorite, so I'm curious if you guys...
Evan, it's obvious.
Evan.
Evan. It's Evan. It's always Evan.
I could see that.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. Hey, we did have the last room, in the front room, we heard Reed Hubbard. Do you agree or disagree with
It's Evan more.
Okay.
I feel like it would be, kind of inching more towards Evan.
Fair enough.
All right. Thank you, boys.
Sweet. All right, that's the Regina. We'll let you guys get back to it.
For some reason, our boy Brian Daniels has a question about the dance floor. What was the big black circle on the wall that said "Balanced Man" on it?
Oh, that's a great question, Brian. So Balanced Man is kind of the core of our fraternity. And so we strive at SIGUP to be balanced men. So the ways in which we do that is through striving for a sound body or a healthy mind, and a healthy spirit. So between like Alan's working out program and our mental health coordinators and just involvement on campus, we try to do those things. And then also we have something called, we have a Balanced Man program, which is kind of based off the Balanced Man Scholarship, where brothers develop and grow and do different challenges. So actually part of my challenge that I'm actually working on is writing and performing a stand-up comedy set. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not that funny yet, so I'm working on it. So yeah, so we're gonna head into the TZ next and go say hi to Alan.
Hello.
Hi, Alan. Can
Hello,
you tell us a
Alan.
little about yourself and about the TZ?
Well, you've already met me, so a sophomore meteorology major, and this is the TZ, also known as the Twilight Zone. We have a nice mural made by a member in the class of 14, also known as Starry Night. I think it's one of the best murals in the house, not gonna lie.
Great. Yeah. So you got some good hangout space here. And then you want to show us your second room?
Of course. So right now, there's only 2 of us living in here at the time, but it's made for 4. So right now you have me on this side, and then my roommate Frank, who is not here at the time, who's a sophomore environmental science major, is at home. But we're also hoping to get a third, Tanner in the chat, next semester. So yeah, we hope to expand, and there's a lot of room. We got desk space set up for both of us. We got plenty of room to hang all of our clothes and stuff, and it's just a really nice big room.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So Alan, we got a question for you.
All righty.
Who out of all the brothers in the house spends the most time in front of the mirror every day?
Oof.
You can be honest. This is just between you and me.
Just between you and me? All righty.
And our 16 participants.
I'm gonna have to go with Evan Stock.
Oh,
Okay.
Because even before the tour started, I walked past his room and he was in the mirror fixing his hair.
That's true. Before the tour,
really?
I did
mean,
see
we
him in the
haven't
mirror.
heard Evan Stock yet once on this tour. So
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
No.
Vote number 1 for Evan.
Sweet. All right.
See you guys.
Thank you, Alan. So that is the TZ, everybody. So we are gonna keep heading down the hallway. We only got 3 more rooms left.
Almost done.
Almost done. And then yeah. So this right here is the PBR. And Benji lives in the PBR. So Benji, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah. Well, my name is Ben Ewert. I'm a senior civil engineering major from Brookfield, Wisconsin. This is the PBR. I mean, something fun to do that I like to do is spike ball, as you can see. A lot of spike ball.
Awesome. Yeah. So
For sure.
Benji has driven, our SIGUP chapter to spike ball craziness. So I would say probably the first 3 weeks maybe of the school year, every single night at about somewhere between 10 and midnights, brothers would just go out to the back lawn and play spike ball. And I'd go to bed every night, just curious, like how long do they play out there? But you could see a little ring of dead grass out there after a couple of weeks because we were out there so much, which is pretty cool. So Benji's starting a spike ball club on campus. So you wanna join that and get involved, you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
So
All right, Benji. Dawson has a question for you.
yeah, extremely important question. So out of everybody in the house, who do you think spends the most time in front of a mirror every morning?
In the morning.
Every morning.
Oh. I gotta go with Spencer.
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 Okay.
I think that's vote number 2 for Spencer.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Thank you, Benji.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the PBR. Next, we're headed over to the Inferno. We're gonna hang out and say hi to our friends.
I'm on a
Jack.
super important Zoom call right now. You guys
Oh,
know how it is.
He's on Zoom right now.
Yeah.
There's us.
Welcome to the Inferno, guys. So it's a 2-person room. I live here with my roommate, Zach, who's currently studying abroad in Germany, but he'll be back second semester. So his bed's over there. Mine's over here on this side. And then each of us have desk space. We're both really into PC gaming. So we made like bigger desks and made them into L's with storage under them. This is my setup right here. I go into like this little cave and yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a weird.
Is this Inception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I, do my Zoom classes. That's where I play video games. And then we move around to the back room, which is more spacious. It's pretty wide open. So we have 2 couches. We have the beanbag set up, the chair that everybody has. We like put all our sweatshirts on before we run late to class. TV, and then probably the selling point of the room is the bar. Neither of us have meal plans that live in the Inferno, so we really make all of our meals behind here. We have rice cookers, toaster oven, coffee makers, air fryers. And we got, of course, the double fridge setup. So yeah, this is the Inferno.
Awesome.
Sweet. And Jack, what are you studying and what are you involved in on campus?
Oh, cool. So yeah, my name is Jack Meyer. I'm a junior finance major from Lincolnshire, Illinois. You can find me around campus at the admissions office. I'm a TA for a Philosophy 145 class. And then around the College of Business, I'm on the Leadership Council there as well.
Sweet. Didn't know you were a big philosophy guy.
Yeah, the philosophy might throw some people up. The humanities side for business guy.
Yeah,
but,
big thinker.
Huge thinker. Huge thinker. I like thinking every now and then.
Yeah. So we have a very important question for you.
Right.
So out of everybody that lives in the house, okay, a little close. How do I look? Do I look good?
You look good.
Thank
You look good.
So out of everybody that lives in the house, who do you think spends the most time in front of a mirror every morning?
All right, I've been listening to the responses. Yo, it's gotta be, bro. It's gotta be.
Just between you and me.
Between you and me, like guys being dudes right now, it's Sundog. Okay, Evan
Sundog.
Stock.
Evan
Stock
Stock.
with the center part in the hair. I see him crap painted in the morning. Okay, it's like the statue of David.
All right, we got another vote for Evan Stock. Thank you, Jack.
Awesome.
And
Have fun, guys.
we're flipping camera back to Dawson. All right.
Oh, there's RC. Hi,
Oh.
RC.
He's always there. Okay.
So, all right, we're headed over to our last room for today.
No, the last room.
The last room. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in. We'll answer them.
We have laundry machines in the house as well.
Always valuable. So this right here is the rat's nest. It's one of my favorite rooms, actually. So Fred's in a class. So we're gonna go this way.
He's in class.
I just muted it.
Oh, all right.
So this is Fred and Aaron. Can you guys tell us a little bit about yourself and about the rat's nest?
We'll start with Fred so you can get back to your class.
Well, I always make my beds. That's the first thing about me. I'm a German student and a computer science double major, so that's what I do. This is my corner of the room. I chose the bottom bunk because it's the best bunk.
I was left with the top bunk.
I got here first. And then this is our room. This is our back room. So
We got a pretty open back room here.
Yep.
Got this couch for $25. No big deal.
Wow.
It's not a big deal.
A little bit of a flex there. Huh?
Not a big deal.
That's part of this room, maybe.
Sweet. And you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, downstairs I was in SLC, but I'm Aaron Splotta, sophomore civil engineering major.
Sweet. And what are you involved in on campus, Aaron?
I'm becoming involved with SWE,
Okay.
Society of Women Engineers, and that's about it.
Sweet. Very cool.
Oh, someone has a question for Aaron.
Really?
Oh man.
Okay. Well, they've said I have a question, but we don't have the question yet. Brian has a question.
Brian Daniels. You heard of him?
No.
Okay. Here is his question. As a civil, do you like dirt or concrete more? If you could only eat one for the rest of your life.
That is a tough choice. I'm gonna go with dirt though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then
Sweet. Very cool. And then we have a very important question for you. Out of everybody that lives in the house, who do you think spends the most time in front of their mirror every morning?
Oh, easy answer. Hot Spencer.
Hot Spencer.
Hot Spencer.
Okay.
We've been getting a little bit more.
Yeah, I
since
think
Spencer goes.
Spencer and Evan are in a tight competition. So awesome. And then
Awesome.
we'll just take a seat and wrap up here.
Yes, we will.
So do we have any questions from anybody about the house?
Yeah. So that concludes really the majority of the tour. I think we have some like poll questions, but yeah, anyone feel free to unmute your mic, jump in, or else we can't show you the basement today, Tanner. Not enough time. If you guys do end up joining, we'll give you the full tour, including our Olympic-sized pool. But yeah, okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how comfy is this couch?
Well, I would say probably a 7, but since Joe's hanging out next to me, I'm going to say an 8. So
I have to be honest, this is the most comfortable couch in the house.
really,
It is very squishy. Not trying to give you guys too much of a angle here, but Dawson and I are very comfortable.
Extremely comfortable. Thank you for that question, Michael.
Oh, sweet. We got a quiz.
That's cool.
Thanks to whoever sent that. Which room was your favorite?
Okay, Joe, which room was your favorite?
Let's see. I mean, for me, it's tough because I'm in the front room, Dawson in the asylum. But I feel like we can't pick our own rooms.
Yeah.
I gotta pick something else.
I mean, my vote is going to be for where we started, which is the stop sign. After that presentation from Bradley and Spencer and Ryan, that was one of a kind, and a bunch of extra effort was put in there. So I would go for the stop sign.
They had that whole sign set up. I was tempted to say the Inferno because I liked that whole, big open bar cook space and their, own little corners. But I think I'm with you on the stop sign.
Right.
That room was pretty cool. So let's submit. Wait, can we see the quiz results yet?
The results. Well, we got 4 other people who haven't voted. We have
vote, people.
We'll
vote.
give like another 20 seconds.
All right.
Yeah, but if anyone has any questions, drop them in the chat, or this is the perfect time if you want to just unmute yourself. Talk.
Michael said that all of the rooms look the same. Michael, I'm not sure about that one. I feel like there's a good bit of difference. You got the desk under, got desk out here.
Yeah, I wish I had this large of a back room, honestly. Like, this is really nice.
All right, I'm about to end the poll.
Okay.
The winner.
All right, the winner
is the Inferno.
Wow.
Okay.
Congrats, Jack Meyer, for actually not sucking. Gotcha.
Good. And then James, what else is part of this program now? Do we have like more questions, or does someone else want to take over, or is this the end?
Love you too, Jack. If nobody has any questions, anyone else want to say anything before we end this tour?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, Dawson, your final remarks?
Yeah, so thanks so much for going around on the house tour with us once again. Unfortunately, we're not able to have any guests in the house currently, which is a big bummer. So we wanted to show it off, clean it up, and show you our house a little bit. So once again, for our scholarship guys, we're pretty bummed we couldn't have an event with you this week, but we're looking forward to the next time that we get to hang out with you. I think there's a question from Michael.
Final question, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's hear it.
Let's see. Okay, final question.
Who is the most likely to take steroids in the house?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
I think Aaron knows the answer to that. Aaron, can you answer for us? Who do you think is most likely to take steroids in the house?
Bradley Davis.
Bradley
Davis. Okay, the clonk master himself.
And then I think I was going to have to say Joel. Joel, we did not see him today, but that guy is huge. He's an absolute machine.
He doesn't need it though.
That's right. Maybe he just doesn't need him. But Pike blows.
Hey, shout out to our kickball guys.
Yeah, good job, kickball team. Joel doesn't need to be bigger egg. Yes. All right. Well, I want to give the biggest shout out to our camera guy. He did a really good job, and it was like super funny, is what I've been hearing everyone say. But
thanks so much for joining. If you're interested about finding out more, you can follow at ValpoSigApp on Instagram, or text any one of the guys that you saw on the tour today or on this call, and we'll tell you a little bit more. So
yeah,
thanks so much. And from the Rat's Nest, we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much. See ya.